Not what you want to come on the internet and do today, because I can get people to get some receipts and expose you, Shaylee, because you coming on the internet saying I bought followers, I didn't. Everyone knows how I got my following. My boss daughter videos went super viral. Yeah, I kept making those cringe boss daughter videos because I was getting a following. I got up to 300 and then my following slowed and now it's going back up slightly. But let's talk about how you're projecting. I'm pretty sure you might have bought followers. You don't have support. Why don't you tell people the truth? You've been harassing, attacking, and going after minor stans and telling them to harm themselves, right? And I felt bad for you at one point when I saw your videos and I saw people was bullying you. But then I realized why people was bullying you, because of how you treated people. You fake seizures, you fake having cancer, and then you want to come on the internet crying like, oh, I got something else too. You remember that live stream where you were too afraid to come up because you said you couldn't come up because your live was banned? When I said fight me, because you literally was fighting a minor online and threatened because the mother got involved and told the mother, do you want me to unalive myself? Basically because the mother got involved because her daughter wasn't going to school because you were harassing her. And then you joined my live stream and I said fight me because I summoned you to the live to say if you want to fight a minor, fight me instead. And then you literally was lying the whole time because that was the time that you pretended to harm yourself and went to the hospital. But you really didn't go to the hospital because you reshared a video from 2020 and got caught and took the video down or privated it because they found that old video on Instagram. Or, yeah. And then, because of all that, let's get into some other stuff. Or Shaylee, aka Shea Butter. You remember the time that your Instagram got hacked and how you no longer have your Instagram because someone hacked it? You know, that's crazy that you want to come on the internet and cause problems with people so much so that they hacked your Instagram. But you went online talking about how you was in the hospital. One of your supporters came at me attacking me saying it was my fault even though you had beef with another creator. You know who, the same person you wish their plane would go down and crash, but they're not paying you any attention. So I don't know why you're paying me any attention saying that I'm going to talk about you again, but you made a video saying I bought followers. Oh, you go around harassing minors. I remember that audio video that I had on my Android. If I still have my Android, I will pull out these proofs, where you yourself said I hate black women and you are also black. Yeah, so if you're a black woman following her, she hates you. She said that out of her own mouth. Really weird to be talking about people that support you. Yeah, remember the time you tried to get Oliver Sebastian Moy to date you because you said that you yourself got their number or was going to try to get their number and try to make something happen, and you're a grown adult meeting Oliver or Sebastian Moore, I can't remember which one you met at a meet and greet, and was literally saying like, yeah, I'm going to get their number and I'm going to see what happens, and you're a grown adult. Yeah, you remember the one time you said, you two girls, they dating when you yourself are a lesbian? I mean, that's self-hatred, but then again, you know, and this is not bashing lesbians, but she said it herself, and she's also a lesbian. Yeah, I felt bad when your mother said she was going to throw you out of the house because you came out to her, but here you are being rude, and now I know why people don't like you. You know, it's like that one lady says, scratch your minge, sniff your fingers, because you've got bigger fish to fry. Because there are a lot of large creators that called her out from the K-pop community. So there's that. I post K-pop videos here and there. I'm not in the K-pop community. But you are coming after me when you've already been exposed by other people. All you have to do is type in Shaylee exposed on TikTok. She types her name different ways. But remember that one person that made a whole video on you calling you out because he was a part of that so-called, well, it's not so-called, but a part of that K-pop podcast that you wanted to be in, and you were causing problems amongst the members because you couldn't be in it. Yeah. Or the one time you said you had a baby by Jimin. Where's Jimin's baby? That's what I want to know. The whole world's waiting for that one too. You know what was actually the icing on the cake, which I really wish I hadn't seen, was you holding up dirty underwear and showing your audience on a live stream. Oh, you thought people would forget that? Or the time you danced in poop-stained shorts? Thinking that everyone would forget? Oh, I remember that one too. But that's weird to come online and show your poop-stained shorts before people. And that is really weird. But okay. Faking going on live. I remember I watched this stellar performance, which should have won an Oscar, where she had a certain weapon, a big weapon, a sharp weapon. She went on live and pretended to harm herself. That was when she pretended to, fall on the floor. And then next thing you know, she's in the hospital. Her fans blaming me when she had beef with someone else. That's the reason why she did it. Shaylee wants attention, like when she talked about having an ED, which I had an ED, but then makes these types of videos that jokes and doesn't even care about it. It's literally, she never had an ED. People with ED called her out, so don't come for me. The fact that she said she got on chemo to see if she had cancer, found out she had cancer because she got on chemo and her hair fell off. That made absolutely no sense. When you said that, if you were on chemo, it was because you found out you had cancer first. So why are you on the internet lying? You lied about having cancer. You lied about having seizures because people who actually had seizures called you out for faking having seizures. People who actually live with and have seizures. You didn't think they was gonna know it was fake? That's weird, but okay. So she got called out by people that actually have seizures, right? For faking having seizures. On top of that, I've never heard this in my life. Have you guys ever heard that one way to find out if you have cancer, they put you on chemo first, and then they tell you have cancer. And when you're on chemo and your hair starts falling out, that's how you know you have cancer, right? I've never heard of this, but obviously she said that. On a live stream, she was live and she said she got put on chemo to see if she had cancer. That doesn't make sense. You literally get put on chemo after you find out you have cancer, but I guess it's a new thing, and I guess we should be taking notes and learning actually from Shaylee. We should be learning this stuff. But it's crazy. You come on the internet and spread all these lies and think people are going to believe you. Nobody likes you. Get that correct.
I will not forgive any.
お金稼ぐ俺らはスターお金稼ぐ私はスタースタースタースタースターキラキラ私はスター